Are fireballs coming from the sky? That's what we want to know. Are fireballs coming from the sky? Last night we were on the Colorado FAA webcam, and the sky was emitting a greenish hue. And I saw in the comment section someone said, well, at the sky in Colorado, there is like a greenish hue that can be seen when there's snow. Let me flip this around. But this is what we were noticing. On this certain webcam right here, Leadville, the north, south, east, and west, there were beams of light coming down from the sky and then perfectly round balls of light coming to the ground. And in one instance, there was a small ball, then a bigger ball, and it was just all over the place, more or less. So are there fireballs falling from the sky? And let's ask this question. Why is there so much fog in the world? It's all around the world. There's a mist, there's a fog, and you can't see. And it can't be because certainly it's not temperature causing it. It must be something different. There's something up there in the sky. The skies have been white also, you all. If you haven't seen that video, check it out, because it was very strange. And I've seen, things like that from the sky before, but nothing like that. Normally the green is associated with the aurora borealis, and that is like something to do with the magnetic field. But Earth's magnetic field in some areas is getting very weak. And we know that, there are much stronger magnetic fields inside the Earth, that CERN and the one in China, which is like 40 some odd Tesla. Earth doesn't even have 1 Tesla of a magnetic field. And these other organic, man-made magnetic field, it's bound to have effect on Earth's regular magnetic field. Is something coming through? Is there like some kind of something orbiting up there around the Earth, around the sun, and is there things coming down? Or is there like some kind of a battle taking place? Something's happening, and it doesn't feel right. And I saw one comment under there. Stop your fear-mongering, Gina. We're ascending to the 5th dimension. The bad is being taken out of this world. My response, where is your source? Where are you getting your information from? Because reality is telling a different story, and it is. Something's going on, you all. We should not have look like plasma. Kind of does look like plasma, balls of plasma coming from the sky. It does. And it's separate. I can't get onto the webcam, okay, because it's not loading Colorado for me right now. It's not. And I don't know what's happening with the FAA. But it was in this area right here that we documented last night. These coming down, and it was very strange. They came down on this side, on one of the webcams, came down over here and up there, and then like a solid beam of red like bar coming down, and then like other type. There was like, it looked like there was like at one point like a spotlight from a spaceship coming down from the sky, and it really did, because it would move, and it was in a certain like beam, a light itself shining on the forest below. Saw this on several different cams, and then the fireballs or the green plasma, whatever it is, coming down. If that was just a solid light, there would be no break. There would not be a break. There wouldn't be a break right here. If it was a beam of light coming down from above, this would be totally solid all the way. But in this instance of this one right here, there is a break. Something is falling from the sky, and There are documentation. Some people have said they saw meteorites or asteroids, like something green associated with them. And you can see it on the observatories, the Subaru telescope. When they flash across the sky, they call them satellites, I don't know, meteors or something with a green tail behind them. Um, yeah, I can help you. Yeah, you all don't come on here and play. I'm not a player. Okay, I take what I do very seriously, and so do other people. You may not like it, but you come on here be derogatory, you're going to be out of here in an instant if I see it when I'm talking serious. I'm not playing. Do I look like I'm somebody who plays? I put my whole entire self out here public to be attacked by who knows what. I don't see anybody else doing it. I don't, not really. And those who have, they've been taken out too. There are a lot of people who do put themselves out here, right here in the public eye, and they open themselves up to all kinds of attacks, you all. And there are people who want to shut them down because they're a threat to the narrative. Okay, our world has been turned upside down. And there's something falling from the sky in Colorado. Okay, there is. And it starts with a beam of light from something up there, from, let's say, a craft up there in the sky, a beam of light coming down, and then like green, like fireballs, like plasma coming down too. Something's not right. And you know, we can't get very much data because now I can't get it loaded. And last night it only updates so many frames ever so often. So many frames ever so often, and I can't get it on here, you all. I really can't. So, but if you were to go to this video right here, something is wrong. There is a green hue in the sky. So you can see right here, it's not going to show it right there in that spot. You can see like there is a hint of it in the sky right there. And as we go to different parts, you can see it's coming down in a different area too. It's a ball of light coming down from the sky, and it's snowy there also, but there's so much clouds. There's fog all over the place. See, and we have one small one right here. They're coming from the sky. Whatever it is, it's coming from above. Look at this one, if I can get to it, if it'll let me. I guess it's best if I just push the button, because I think I'm going through the one part of it. Right there. That's coming straight down from above. First it acts like a spotlight illuminating that area, and then there's individual things coming down you off. You haven't seen this in a totally different webcam. There was, like you can see that showing up, and there could be, I don't know, some type of ship that looks like that too, but look at that, you all. Something's not right. It isn't. Otherwise, we wouldn't be seeing this right here happening. Yeah. So that is Leadville. It's Lake County camera in Colorado, and the Wolf Creek Pass wasn't showing nothing. It had like a green sky too. Well, I don't think HARP can throw fireballs from the sky or have like spotlights that come down, because watch the video, you can just skim through it, you can speed it up, you can just drag your little cursor, you'll see where like a big spotlight or something is coming down from the sky. And you know, we see images of UFOs, depictions of UFOs that have like bright lights coming from them. They can beam people up in some instances. You see it in the movies too. And this is not fictional, you know, this is caught on government webcams, more or less, FAA. So something's happening, and I don't think the bad guys are being taken out. I don't. But we can raise our vibration on the inside. We can. That way we don't get so affected by all the low energy that's out there, the negative energy. There's a lot of negative energy that's out there, you all. We've got to have the positive energy to try to cancel it out. But our world's changing. It's not getting better. It's not. Bad people ain't being taken out. Bad entities, bad aliens ain't getting taken out. Okay, just look around at reality, please. Look with your eyes. Look with your eyes if you're able. If your eyes are able to spiritually open and look around and compare what some people are saying. It's getting better. It's getting better. The best is yet to come. It's getting better. Then all the while, for the past few years, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Okay, it is. And now we got this thing coming up in the sky, things coming down from the sky in Colorado, and that's the area of Cheyenne Mountain. That's NORAD headquarters, you all. It is. And if something were to happen, there's the continuity of government down inside that mountain to where it's kind of safe. And I read somewhere else. No, I didn't read. I heard to the Pentagon press briefing. I was listening to it yesterday. And for around 30 minutes, and one of their whole fleet of bombers or whatever have been grounded due to some kind of something with their not safe on the inside and the groundway. They can't clean the groundway. A whole fleet is grounded, and they asked the press secretary, are you worried more or less? Is this going to, how can we defend the United States? You got your whole fleet of a particular type of airplane grounded. He said, that's okay because we got the other bomber that is fully capable of defending the United States against like hostile threats or whatever, and the airspace of the world, more or less. But a whole entire fleet is grounded due to some kind of safety issue and the runway, and they were working very hard to clear it up. That was from the 20th of December, you all, that last Pentagon press briefing. Something's going on, and I'm going to hop off of here. I am. Just wanted to raise awareness. No, it's not getting better. It may be getting better in some people's eyes, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not sensing it, and neither are other people. There's so much going on behind the scenes, so much that is being brought out. But in all reality, you all, we are all drawn by the frequency within us. We are drawn to other types of frequency. What you search for, you're going to find. If you want to hear that things are getting better, it's all better, if that is your frequency within, you're going to be drawn to people like that, and that's who you're going to connect with, and that's who you're going to listen to. And you will tune out all other people. You may say, Gina, well, that's how you are right now. Now, I like to look at both sides. I do. But I like to look with my eyes, see what's happening in the world. Things are heating up. And the sky, there's something falling from the sky. Is it fireballs? Is it plasma? Is the magnetic field been weakened? Is there UFOs? Are there UFOs up there? And are they doing this? What is at that facility? Because it was like a building, an area of buildings, or something's happening, you all. And someone said in the comment section, they're talking about it on Twitter. What are they talking about? Are they talking about some strange greenness in the sky? Are they talking about things coming from the sky? Are they seeing something falling from the sky? Are they? Because there's clues everywhere. We've got a lot of people who have their eyes are wide open to reality. And thank you all for having your eyes wide open too. And yeah, so we got to stay strong, you all. And I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.